G'day everybody. Today's date is the 28th of February and it's been a few months since I planted some seeds out here in the garden. I had some success with some of these vegetables, but with some of them unfortunately I didn't. But that's life in the garden. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you won't. It's all about how you persist with it. That's what I have found in my experience. And on today's video I want to give you an update and a tour around and show you what is happening, and this will be the end footage for this series that I made on me fixing up the garden. So I will show you what is happening. Let's start from this side. Here we got this blueberry plant, which was almost dead when I came back from my trip in Colombia. Unfortunately, the person that was taking care of this plant didn't water the plant enough. The plant was almost dead, but with a little bit of compost and a lot of water, this plant recovered. It's good to see the plant coming back to life, and happy to see what's gonna be the results in a few months when this plant start producing some blueberries. Here we got the potato bags. They grew really nice and strong. As you can see, the leaves are very nice, but unfortunately I didn't have enough soil to cover the entire bag. So unfortunately I lost that space to grow some potatoes, but I'm sure down in the bottom there will be plenty of produce to harvest pretty soon. Probably in 1 or 2 weeks I will be ready to harvest and see what I got. Fingers crossed. Here we got this lovely pomegranate tree. I don't have a place to plant it, but I am taking care of it. Fortunately, it recovered from being almost dead, and the leaves are changing to yellow, I believe, because actually tomorrow will be the end of summer here in Melbourne, Australia, so plants are going through a change. And here we got this beautiful watermelon plant, which is coming up with some produce. Can see a little watermelon coming up, and I'm hoping to get another 2 or 3 watermelons growing in this vine. It's been tricky to grow watermelons, to be honest, but I am still working out what I can do in order to get more female flowers. So female flowers would be the actual watermelons. There is plenty of male, but not enough female plants. But overall I can see the plant is looking nice and healthy, so I'm happy because of that. Also, you can see another watermelon coming up here, so we will see what happens in a few weeks. We got asparagus here. They're growing nice and strong. I harvested a few asparagus, but not as much as I would like to. I was also away when they were in full produce, and now I'm just letting the plant rest and absorb as much energy as it can before we enter the winter times. So it's looking nice and healthy, and hopefully it will stay like that for the next few years, because this plant is established there and it will produce for up to 20 years. So very good plant to have. And here we have the carrots. Some of them are ready to be harvested, maybe just one. As you can see, we got a nice thick carrot coming up here. It's looking nice and beautiful. almost ready to be harvested. The rest of them are thinner than that, but they coming up stronger. Got kale happening here. I've been lucky enough to not have a lot of caterpillars coming up and eating the leaves. And we got some lettuce as well. Very delicious, very refreshing on salads. I've been really happy with the progress of these plants at the back. Here we got beetroots. The beetroots are looking nice and healthy. They are still developing, very small, and we just need to give it some time to grow. Here we got the Swedies, Swede. They grew really strong and very green and looked very healthy, but unfortunately now they are looking run down. There is powdery mildew on some of the leaves. This is because I didn't take in account the space that this vegetable will take, because the leaves were really thick, really big. As you can see, they're already looking massive. That created this problem in the leaves. As you can see, there is a few nice produce down there, so hopefully I'll be harvesting soon and get some beautiful sweeties happening. I actually haven't tried them before, but I'm looking forward to it. Here we got corn, which I was not planning to grow, but I did. I found this space, so I was like, let's plant some in there. We got beautiful plants coming up here, and we got corns also coming up. Hopefully the animals will not eat it, because everything seems to love corn. We will see what happens. Here we got some tomatoes, beautiful tomatoes in the shape of a pear. They're coming up nice and strong. Some basil, we got different types. We got the sweet, got the purple, and we got the tie there. I'm gonna zoom out. And we got the tie there, purple, sweet. We got some tomatoes here as well, another variety, but unfortunately I haven't been very successful with this plant. But with this one, as you can see, 2, 6, 9, plenty of them growing up there. Fortunately, we got some tomatoes and I'm happy with the outcome of these plants. Here we got the herbs. They're looking better than they used to be before, and they're yellowing now, I believe because of the change of weather, maybe the hot days. And we got some thyme, we got some chives, we got some sage, mint, this is coriander, and we got some parsley here as well. And we got some chilies coming up. We got curry leaf, and we got lemon balm. Unfortunately, the rosemary died. If you have been following my videos, I have made some comments about this rosemary. It was not my fault. I was not here in Australia to take care of my rosemary, so I need to get some new rosemary plant to grow in that pot. Here we got oregano, beautiful oregano, lots of it. which I'm happy with, and sometimes I add it to my pasta or different foods. We got turmeric and we got ginger happening there. Here we got the chamomile, which I harvest a lot of it this year, and I made plenty of tea with it. I recently bought raspberry plant. So this raspberry plant is coming up, growing, looks nice and green, very healthy. So I'm pretty sure in the next season this plant will be producing plenty of raspberries. We got the compost happening. We got a bin here with almost finished compost. We got the worm farm here with plenty of worms and spiders. I was lucky enough to get this. This is gooseberries. Fortunately, this year they came up out of nowhere, probably from the ones from last year that dropped the seed, and here we are. We have some plants, and hopefully I will be able to harvest some gooseberries pretty soon. There is more gooseberries here. They are a dwarf variety. Got more here, more there, and I recently planted this, so that's gonna grow as a vine, and I will be able to harvest some produce out of it. We got some compost happening here as well. And the last thing, pumpkins. Pumpkins were not as successful as I was planning this year. We got two big ones, one small one, but I made the mistake of cutting the vine, and obviously the pumpkins were not already finished. Some of the pumpkins were coming up, but they ended up dying. As you can see, there was some vine here, there was a little pumpkin growing here. It's already dead and dry, but don't make that mistake. It's a big lesson, and I was really disappointed when that happened, but we continue. I am not going to give up with my gardening because it fills my soul up, and I love to be here working in the garden, getting some produce and feeling healthy when I harvest something. So thank you for watching this series of videos, and if you enjoy the content of the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a like and help me grow as a channel. My purpose with creating this channel is to give people some advice and give them the courage to start their own gardening in their little backyard. Or if you have a big backyard, why not start somewhere and see what happens, see if you love it. And I personally have to say that I don't regret finding out about this hobby. So thank you for watching, and I'll keep seeing you on the next few videos that I will be adding to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.